that single act wey Olori Tobi do, it don't bring a lot of confusion in the palace. It has, in fact, it has spoiled a lot of things in the spiritual realm, according to wetin Ifa priest talk. Because the information wey we dey hear now, allegedly, say that cap wey Olori Tobi comot from that Ifa priest, from that elder wey separate fight between she and Aunty Blue Blue, say that act, e needs a ritual to appease. Say they need to do small sacrifice to appease that elder. Say they go bring a lot of things to appease that elder for that single hour wey she do. Say as Olori wey she be, and for that fight wey they fight inside palace, say these two things, they need cleansing and ritual. They need to perform some sacrifice, they need to perform some rituals, and they go cleanse them if they should continue to stay in peace in that palace. And if Ooni of Ife should be free, as in the thing, according to the way they take talk, say the thing, that act, if not properly cleansed, if the ritual is not properly done, if the sacrifices are not properly done, if that elder is not appeased properly, that there is going to be another serious outbreak in that palace, most especially in the throne of Oba Adeyaya Ogunwusi Babatunde. All right, welcome back to my channel. This is Live Gist Plus. I'm here to give you hot and spicy news from the palace of Ooni of Ife and all the celebrities news that you need to know about. If you are coming across this channel for the first time, please press the subscribe button, press the notification bell, and don't forget to always comment, because I love to see your comments. I need us to interact. I need to know your opinion about whatever gist you hear. To my returnees, you guys are my real MVP. I love you. I so much thank you. Thanks for coming. So we can recall that the last time we heard, the information trended that Olori Tobi and Aunty Blue Blue, they fought in the palace. And normally, they're not supposed to fight in the palace. Not even the guards, not even anyone. You come to talk of, say, na Oloris them fight. You know good. Say, it is not done anywhere. Especially in the palace of Oduduwa. It is not done. For two Oloris to come out publicly and be fighting inside that palace, that it is not done. Now, they have been all the things that is why most times it seems as Kabiyesi keeps quiet. He doesn't want to act too much, so that it will look as there is violence in the palace. And all these glassboards where they put, the two acts, so that it will not look like violence. They said anything violence is not supposed to happen in that palace. That the palace is supposed to be a peaceful place. It's supposed to be a very peaceful home, because of the spirits that lives around there, the spirits of their ancestors that revolve around the palace. That there's not supposed to be anything violent. And that is why it is beginning to make sense to us, to me in particular, that if all this information is true, because I always said it's alleged, if it is true, then which means that is one of the reasons why it seems Ooni of Ife is not taking action, because they said nothing like violence should happen in the palace at all. And I don't know whether this Olori Tobi and Aunty Blue Blue, whether they even know about it, whether they know the tradition to that extent that they did not even bother about it. They just want to disorganize the spirit in that palace. And they say that particular act is going to affect Ooni of Ife in such a way that things need to be corrected as soon as possible. Yes, if a priest has come, the other time, the wife of the woman still, in fact, it's not even one thing that they are considering to appease, because anything like violence should not happen, right? The first time it was Tobi and the fight between Tobi and Aunty Blue Blue. Then the second offense that they commit again is for Tobi to remove that cap of an elder inside that palace, because the palace is a sacred place. According to what we heard, that there are spirits of their ancestors moving around, checkmating things, being sure that they like peaceful place. They don't like anything violent, anything that goes shout, 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 shout. No, they don't want it. Then, thirdly, that woman, that Mama Alagbe, that came, the woman that Oloritobi removed the cap of her husband, she later came the following day again and still repeated violence inside that same palace. And you won't even blame that woman, because maybe she didn't know about it, or maybe she knew because her husband is an elder, she should know about it more. Maybe the husband didn't know where she left. Maybe the husband just went home, told her this is what happened, this is so, and she decided to take it upon herself. Maybe her husband didn't know about that movement, because if her husband knew about that movement, the husband would have stopped her, knowing fully well that they are going to do it traditionally, they are going to settle it traditionally. So maybe the way the husband told her husband did not know when she left and came to the palace and caused another violence. And that is offense number 3 in the sight of the gods. Violence. So that is how it happened, my correct people. So the Ifa priest now came, because the elder already, that elder, Baba Alagbe, met with the Ifa priest and explained everything that happened. Because ordinarily, if the palace is a place that anything can happen, violence can happen, if it's like that, that man would have taken it upon himself immediately and dealt with Oloritobi, or start shouting at Oloritobi, or start doing something. But immediately he said abomination and left. That was what they said he said, and left. And now he went straight to the Ifa priest to report the case, which Ifa priest reported to Kabiyesi. So right now they're saying they need to cleanse, they need to do some sacrifice and appease that elders and appease the spirits that was disrupted, because they say the spirits around the palace is a very peaceful one, and they don't like noise, they don't like sound. That's why the palace is supposed to be as quiet as whatever. Now it's beginning to make sense, like I say, why Ooni of Ife would not shout at anybody, would not act like taking laws upon his hand, because he doesn't want to disrupt the spirits there. You can agree with me. Yes, you can agree with me on that. If all this information we hear is true, because now here I hear, and is making wave all over the internet. Now, the Ifa priest now relates that thing. They said, because that big thing they said would happen. Now, hear me. That big thing they said would happen, that is not good for ear to ear, and it's not good that it's happened, is that because Oloritobi has done that, has removed that cap from that man, now the crown on Ooni of Ife's head, that crown, the downfall of that crown is now lying in the hands of Oloritobi. That the same way Oloritobi do that, and that the punishment that the spirits there would give is that same hand that removed that elder's cap would remove the cap of the crown of Ooni of Ife. But Allah maje, go happen. Say we wake up one day, come here, say Ooni of Ife crown no dey head again because of woman. No, it no go happen. So that is why they are trying to do everything as soon as possible. Ooni of Ife, Ifa priests have said they have listed the things. I don't know the things they listed to do. They're going to go to the forest of Odua. I don't know how they pronounce it, but I think it sounds this way. They're going to the forest of Odua to appease the gods and do some sacrifices and do some rituals, and then they think they will still appease that elder, and Oloritobi has to kneel down and beg for forgiveness. That is if that girl will do it. Because all of us know that woman, there's nothing that is fact, she doesn't have shame, no respect again. If all the information we keep hearing about her is true, because she has done a lot. People will be wondering, why is the king still leaving them there? Why the king don't divorce them? It is beginning to make sense that violence is not allowed. Anything that will make you shout, do this one, go away, this one, it is not allowed in the palace. So and Ooni of Ife is taking it to that extent that he doesn't even want to attempt anyone at all. Make it not be say he talks, no, he doesn't want it. So that's why, like, is right now, as I got the information, I now begin to read, because I was at a point, I was like, why is Ooni of Ife keeping quiet over all these things that are happening? Why is he so so dumb? Why does he allow these women to control him? It is because of his crown. Because that is the rule, that there should be no violence. So everything should be maintained calmly. And you know, some things, if you don't take it by force, it will not happen. Like all these oloris, if you don't take it by force, say, okay, out of this place, this one, they will remain there because you are petting words. So the Ifa priests have come now and said this is what they need to do, and Olori Tobi will have to follow them to that forest of Odua to perform some sacrifices and rituals to appease the spirits of, and Olori, not be only Olori Tobi, Auntie Bluebee will follow. That all of them will go there and appease. They even included that woman, the wife of that elder. Hey, my correct people. The woman, you don't, in fact, you don't fetch anti-infested firewood for him husband wey done his own. Oh. Now you don't drag everybody. This single act, you don't drag Auntie Bluebee, you don't drag Olori Tobi, you don't drag Ooni of Ife, you don't drag Baba Alabe, you don't drag Mama Alabe. All of them are going to the forest of Odua to perform that sacrifice. The people that are involved in that act, cleansing first, make they first clean before they even begin to dig what they vomited in their mouth, what they say they will expose. Because yes, so they must talk that thing where they would say they won't expose. This time around, if I were Ooni of Ife, well, I don't know whether people that witnessed it told Ooni of Ife what they were vomiting in their mouth that day. I don't know. But if I were Ooni of Ife, this time around, you people will come and say those things you say you will expose. That pot you say it will break. Well, you must say it. But now the same thing where they hold Ooni of Ife from taking action. The same calmness, that a calmness should be maintained. So they don't drag all these people now. They are going to the forest of Odua to go and perform that sacrifice. You understand? So I don't know what they said they would bring, or the animals they would bring. They said the rich that they said they are going to bring to perform that sacrifice, say it's nothing to write home about. There are a lot of things they will bring just for that single act. And these oloris, they keep bringing basbos too. They give this man problem. I don't know. If be say, because I saw one comment of someone on one post like that, the thing make me laugh. They say if he only the comment say if only Kabiyesi go control the rod which make him go after women, that at least this thing wouldn't have been happening. And that is true. If only he maintained one woman. If he knew about this, that peace should be maintained in the palace, why did he now leave the peaceful one and go to marry the ones that are not peaceful? Marrying as many as more than 2 wives can be bringing gasbos in your house. So Ooni of Ife should be able to know this, understand this in the first place before going to pick those women. Or what was he thinking? And see, all of them are inside that same palace. Now they don't want to go again. They want to remain in the palace, even when they have built houses for them to go and stay. That they are not divorcing them all. Just stay here, so that I will maintain peace. They say they know they go. But I assure you that we are going to get to the root of all these things, because I used to say, do not see Ooni of Ife as a weak person, as a weak man. Just see him as someone that, sorry about the break. Just see him as someone that has plans. He has plans. He is planning something that he's going to do. And I keep saying it, that the day where you go unleash that thing where they in mind. hey, we go here now. Should be everybody dey here. By God's grace, you go get life. You go hear wetin go happen. So now the stuff, now the matter, they say they don't prepare now. Say, Olori Tobi must kneel down to beg that man. After you don't appease him, you go kneel down beg him. But the thing what I don't like about the thing now, this thing be say, even they drag that woman for what did the woman do? What did the woman do? Is it wrong? My correct people, I need you to tell me in the comment section. The woman that came to at least stand for her husband, tell Tobi, say na woman to woman, no be say you go see person go insult and you don't know the kind of person where the person be. So now they drag the woman, say the woman go follow, go that forest, go apologize. Still come, kneel down, apologize to your husband. And also apologize to Ifa priest, also apologize to Ooni of Ife for, I don't know, adulterating or whatever. I don't know the right words to use. The palace of the Ooni of Ife. That is how they put it. So I don't know why they should drag that woman, because to me that woman really need to show Olori Tobi say no be everybody wey you see you go dey do anyhow, or any man wey you see you go think say he no get anything or he no get respect. So my correct people, na the matter also. So as they say, the throne is not safe anymore. It now lies in the hands of Olori Tobi. Stay tuned as I'm going to bring you next update.